What's going on, y'all? Let's get straight to the business and to the entitlement of this video. What is gaming women in America with interactions with them? What is this thing that we call game in America? What is this so called thing having game with them, interacting with them, and talking with them? Now let's look at the definition of game. Game means manipulate a situation, typically in a way that is unfair or scrupulous. Number two, manipulate. Handle or control, typically in a skillful manner. That's what the manipulation or manipulate means in definition number one. Definition number two, control or influence a person, situation, cleverly, unfairly, or unscrupulously. But let's get into the gist of this matter. This so-called game with them. So basically what it's saying is you got to manipulate your way through to this woman to show her that you have value. You have to manipulate her to make her feel good. Now, I ain't got nothing against, being charming, being funny. That's a good thing. If you're charming and funny guy, that's cool. But this whole thing about game and all of these tactics and strategies to get them. So basically you playing a head game. You got to get inside their head to make them like you when you don't need none of that shit. This whole thing, now you got to manipulate your way through a woman's pants, which can't happen. And they know it can't happen because what they're doing with this whole game, basically you taking your balls off up under you and you handing it to them. Basically you playing their game when they should be trying to show you interest first anyways, with this whole thing about game. And now you got to control the situation. Now you got to show them that you got value and you got to finesse your way through. I don't do this finesse way through stuff. I don't use this game. And what is the end result? Even if you do have this game, it still doesn't guarantee you nothing. So they still playing on your emotions. That's what they're doing with this whole game thing. All this strategy, you got to stand up straight, you got to have your chest out, you got to maintain frame. You can maintain all that and still not get any results. So this game thing, it's not a guarantee. It's like going into a casino gambling. You know you have a very slight chance of winning. What you got, like what, the 80-20 rule to win? You got 80% chance of what? Losing and 20% chance of winning? So how is you gonna manipulate your way through to a woman? Money can't buy this kind of stuff, no game and all of this. The only game you need is to be yourself. The only game that you really need to be is wise. The only game that you need is wisdom. You do not need all this overcompensating bullshit is what the media keeps telling you and keep feeding into your brain. The government keeps feeding you this and you keep playing this game. Only thing you're playing this game is feminism. This is what feminism is. It's about manipulating your ass, getting into your head, getting into your pockets, and getting in your pants. And they telling you you got to manipulate them. But then when you see another guy don't try to do all that, he ain't even use no game. But you did though. You running up doing all of this talking and all of this kind of strategies and these manipulative tactics just to get her to talk to you. You don't need all that. They're lying to you. This whole game thing, man, is nothing but another thing of feminism, another branch off the feminism tree. And you keep eating that apple of this whole thing with game. When everything is supposed to happen naturally. So being funny is a natural thing, being charming, being a good speaker and all of that, you know. But this whole thing about you got to handle the situation, or it's the way you talk to her, it's the way you know, what you said was wrong. Ain't nothing you said wrong. Either she can take it offensive, or either she can still talk, you know. And even if you do have game, one little thing, all of a sudden they don't like you. This is what goes on with game. It's one of the most dumbest things I've ever seen. That's why I hate using it. I don't even use it. I don't use game at all. I'm a guy that just tell jokes and act silly, you know. Or either when I want to get serious, I can get serious and talk. I can do either or. So I don't do this whole thing. I don't play it. I guess that's why I don't have many women as I'm supposed to have who claiming to what women tell me. Ain't nobody about to manipulate that. They get mad when you don't play the game or you don't have this game. They get mad when you don't do that kind of stuff. Or they'll turn you down because you don't use game. Over the stupidity of feminism. That's all feminism is to do, is to manipulate you, to make you think you ain't got no value. You ain't shit. Basically, that's what feminism is all about. It's about destroying you. And when they destroy you, on what women gonna do out here in America? Destroy themselves and destroy their own lives. And then sit around looking when they get older, what the hell happened, and why I hit the wall. You know why you hit the wall. You know. Then they get mad when they can't manipulate the dude and the dude manipulate them with this whole game thing. That's what it's about. It's about a tug of war, and it's about you playing their game. So fellas out there, man, don't y'all sit up here and play this game with these women, man. Don't even waste your time. Hell, if you feel like you need to do all this game, hell, you better off getting your escort. Put your money on the counter, get laid, and send her back on her way. You better off doing that in all this game. At least you ain't wasting you ain't using no damn game. Hell, you can't buy love anyway. You can buy plenty of sex though. But anyway, with that, man, I'm out. Thank y'all, all my subscribers. Thank everybody for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.